Hi and welcome in a new video. In this video, we will take an overview of some very important documents used in projects. So these include project drawings, then project contract, then POQ, and some other documents like a project charter, etc. Okay, so first, we will start from the construction drawings. Okay, so do you know how many types of drawings are actually used in real projects? So most students only study a few in class, but in reality, there are dozens of different drawings. Okay, so each drawing having its own purpose. So if you want to succeed as an engineer, product engineer, or even as a beginner in construction, so you must understand them. Okay, so now there are many different kinds of drawings used in projects, so each serving a unique purpose. Today we will go through about 42 types of drawings, and I will explain each in a simple way so that you can easily understand their importance. Okay, so actually, it's also very important to understand why these drawings matter for professional engineers. Drawings are the foundation for their work. So then they provide the technical details needed to design, build, and check the quality of the project. So without a proper understanding, mistakes in construction or design can easily happen. Okay, so for non-engineers, I mean to say the people or the students who do not have background of engineering, such as project managers, planners, contractors, or even client. So drawings are equally important. So they give a clear picture of what is being built, so the sequence of work and the how different parts of project connected. So by understanding drawings, non-engineer can definitely communicate more effectively with the engineers and site teams, and the monitor project progress and identify issues earlier, and it also make informed decision about cost, schedule, and quality. Okay, so this video is especially important for students. Many students only see a few drawings during their studies, but in real projects, there are dozens of different types. Okay, so if you want to grow in your career, whether as an engineer or a project manager, so you must know how to read and understand them. So in this video, I will try to cover the maximum types of drawings so that you have a complete knowledge in one place. Okay, so this will help you not only in your studies but also when you enter the professional field and start working on real projects. Okay, so watch carefully, take notes, and try to relate these drawings to actual project work. So this knowledge will give you a strong edge in your career. Okay, so let's start. So first, we will start from the architectural drawings. Okay, so here you can see there start from here. First, we have here the block plan. Okay, you can see here the block plan. Actually, these drawings, you can see here shows the project site and surrounding areas like nearby roads, boundaries, and buildings. So it's used mainly for approval and planning. For example, when applying for a permit, authorities check the block plan to ensure your building fits into the neighborhood. Okay, so this is very important. You can see here. Here we have the road. Then you can see here. Okay, so after that, the second you can see type of drawing, we have foundation plan. Okay, let me show you here. You can see here. So actually, foundation plan drawings shows the detail of footings, pile, and grade beams that supports the building. Uh, for engineers. So it guides the excavation depth and reinforcement. While for non-engineers, it helps them to understand where is the building truly started underground. Okay, so you can see here we have here the drawings for the foundation. Okay, so after that we have number third floor plans. You can see here floor plans are probably the most recognized drawings. It is, you can see, uh, it's a 2D map for each floor showing walls, doors, windows, and rooms. So clients love these drawings because they can visualize where is the kitchen, bedroom, or office will be located. You can see here. Here we have the kitchen, here living room, okay, terrace, bedroom. Okay, you can see here. So that's why these drawings are very important. Okay. So number four, we have the sectional drawings. Okay, let me show you here. You can see here the sectional drawings. Imagine slicing the building vertically and looking inside. So a section shows the hidden details, wall thickness, floor levels, and materials. Okay, you can see here the descriptions here. Okay, so actually, engineers use it to check the heights and reinforcement. So project managers use it to explain how the structure is to build step by step. Okay. Anyways, I have added a lot of information related to the drawings. Okay, so when you will read carefully, you will understand about all these types of drawings. Okay. So next number fifth, we have the elevation drawings. Let me show you here. We have the elevation drawings. You can see here. So elevation drawings shows the external faces of a building. I mean, front, side, back. So these are important for the the uh, you can say for the approvals. Okay, and clients usually check them first because they show what the building will look like. You can see here, this is the side elevations, this is the front elevation. You can see here. Okay, even I have added here a lot of information related to the drawings, but not too much. Just I have added the information to the point. Okay. Next, we have number six, the site plan. You can see here. Okay, the site. Let me show you here. This site plan. You can see here the chain link fencing, etc. You can see here. You can see here the site plan is a complete overview of the entire site, including the landscaping, parking, utilities, and drains. Okay, so it's like a master map. Okay, for engineers it ensures services are placed correctly, and for non-engineer it helps them to imagine the whole campus or property layout. Okay, you can see here. So next we have the isometric drawings. Okay, so you can see, let me show you here. Let's see. Actually, this type of the drawings, you can say the 3D drawings where the building is titled at 30 degrees. So it's useful for the visualizing shape, and in MEP, I mean to say mechanical, electrical, and plumbing. So it helps to see how system connect in 3D. Okay, you can see here. So number eight, we have the axonometric drawings. You can see here. That is the another 3D projection, but with the different angles. Okay, you can see here. Isometric, diametric, trimetric. You can see here. For example, an the these actually drawings show both the floors of the building in a one angle view, making it easy to explain to the client. You can see here. You can see the all the floors. Okay. Then after that we have here the number nine presentation drawings. Let me show you here. Here is the presentation drawing. So these are the attractive, colorful, or you can say 3D model created to drawings to convince the client or the authority. So they focus on the materials, finishes, and the look of the product, not just the technical detail. Okay, you can see here. The number 10 we have survey drawings. Okay, let me show you here. Okay, you can see here survey drawings. Actually, we prepared survey drawings after surveying the land, so it shows the level, slopes, boundaries, and utilities already on the sites. If you don't have this drawing, so you risk designing a building. Okay. That does not fit the land properly. So survey drawings are very important. You can see here. Next, we have location drawings. You can see here. Actually, location drawings used to indicate where exactly system like ducts, pipes, or cables will run. So, actually, these drawings prevents the clashes during the construction execution. For example, without location drawings, a plumber might put a pipe right where the electrician wants a cable tray. Okay, so that's why location drawings are very important in construction. Next, we have number 12, assembly drawings. You can see here. Let me show you the complete. You can see here. Okay. Assembly drawings shows how parts fits together. For instance, in a steel structure, it shows how beams connect to the column. Okay. And this is like the instruction manual for the contractors. Okay. Next, number 13, we have parametric drawings. Okay, let me show you here. So you can see here a modern CAD-based drawings that update the automatically dimension change. For example, if you increase the room size, doors and windows also adjust. Okay, so this reduce the human error. Okay. Next, we had design drawings. Okay, so let me show you design drawings here. So design drawings actually created in the early stage by the architects. Okay, so these are more conceptual, exploring shapes and forms. Okay, so client often approve the design drawings before the detailed plans are developed. Okay, so after that we have the reflected ceiling plan. Okay, so let me show you. So this drawing shows the ceiling layout as if viewed in the mirror or on the floor. So it includes the lights, uh, then AC, and a speaker. So without RCP, the interior work would be very confusing. Okay, so actually, some drawings maybe the description is the not clear, for you can say not readable, because I use pictures from different places. So maybe some drawings this description is not clear. Okay. Next, we have number 16, record as build drawings. Let me show you here. Okay. So after construction, these drawings are updated to show what was actually built. For example, if a wall or pipe was moved during the construction, so you can say as a build drawings will be recorded there. Okay. Next, we have the journal notes. You can see here these journal notes we will have with each with every drawings. Okay, so these are not pictures but written notes inside drawings, so they explain the standards, abbreviations, okay, material grade and codes. So think of them as the rule book for the project. So next we have the excavation drawings. Actually, from here, from number 18, I mean to say from the excavation drawings, we have here the structure drawings started. Okay, so let me show you here. We have the excavation drawings. So actually, as excavation drawings shows how much soil needs to be removed, and where the trenches should be dug, and the depth of the excavation. So this avoid over the digging, or you can say under digging, which can be costly. Okay, you can see here formation level, slope. You can see here. So this is the actually second drawings under structural, but we have number 19. Okay, in the sequence column layout. Okay, so column layout drawings shows the exact grid and the position. You can say positions of the structural columns. So without this, contractors cannot align the building properly. Okay? So move next we have the beam layout. You can see here beam layout drawings. Actually, beam layout drawings provides the placement, size, and reinforcements in detail for beam. So this ensures correct load. The distribution. You can see here the complete drawings, beam layout drawings. Okay, so number 21, we have the roof slab layout. You can see here. So let me show you roof slab layout drawings. Okay, so actually these drawings explain the slab thickness, reinforcement, and slope for the roof construction. So if not followed correctly, we can face water leakage problems. Okay. So after that we have section plan. You can see here. Let me show you. So in this picture, the description is clear. You can see main beams. Okay, you can see here. Actually, section plan are the drawings. You can say cross section through the structural frames to show how actually beams, slabs, and walls are connected. Okay, you can see here. You can read here the design spans for the choice are suitable for the standard material. You can see. So next we have number 23rd detailed drawings. Okay, let me show you here. We have the detailed drawings. Okay, so you can say zoomed in view of specific area like a column, beam, junctions, or reinforcement overlapping. Okay, so these drawings reduce errors on site. Yeah, in this you can see here in a detailed drawings we took just one portion of the whole drawings. Okay, and we can go in a detail analysis or a detailed review. Next, we have number 24 components drawing. Okay, so let me show here components drawings. You can see here we have the complete description. Description is clear. So components drawings actually focuses on a single structure element like footing or the truss. So these are useful for the fabrication or site check. Okay, you can see it. Here we have the section through wall. Okay, you can see here we have a concrete strip foundation. So after that we have column layout. Okay, column layout we have here. So column layout plan, reinforcement plan provides the reinforcements detail for columns, ensuring that they are strong enough for the loaded. Okay. So after that we have 26 plinth beam layout. So you can see here plinth beam layout drawings. Plinth beam layout shows the grade beams at foundation level that tie columns together and support walls. Okay, you can see here. So after that, we have the lintel beam layout. Let me show you here. You can see here. Complete description RCC lintel. Okay, you can see. So these drawings shows the you can say grade beams at foundation level that tie columns together and support walls. Okay. So next we have a roof beam layout, shuttering you can see here. Let me show you here. So roof beam layout and shuttering actually drawings explain where roof beams will be placed and how shuttering, shuttering the temporary framework should be arranged. Okay, so after that we have the framing plan. You can see here. Let me show you framing plan design here, drawings here. So you can say actually framing plan is the skeleton of the building, showing how floor, walls, and roof are connected structurally. Okay, you can see here. So after that we have engineering drawings. Let me show you here engineering drawings. Actually, engineering drawings, you can say, are very detailed technical drawings prepared by engineers. So these follow codes and contain exact dimension and load. Okay, you can see. So after that, we have the installation drawings. Let me show you. Actually, from here, the installation from the 31 number, we have the services MEP drawings. Okay, so services are, you can see MEP drawings are going to start from here, from the installation drawings. Okay, so let me show you here. I think it is clear. You can see installation drawings. So installation drawings, the actually step-by-step instruction for the installing the fabricated system like HAB, HABAC ducts or the steel frames. Okay, cable entry you can see descriptions clear. So next we have electrical drawings. Let me show you here. We have the electrical drawings. Actually, electrical drawings shows the location of the switch, sockets, lights, generators, and the wiring roads. So without these, electrical system can fail or you can see overloaded. Okay, so that's why electrical drawings are very important for construction project. Next, we have number 33 that the plumbing drawings. So let me show you here. You can see here the plumbing drawings. Okay. So plumbing drawings, you can say, showing the layout of water supply, sewerage, and the sanitary fitting. So these are the very important to avoid the leakage and ensure hygienes. Okay, so after that we have HVAC. You can see mechanical drawings. Okay, so actually these drawings you can see are very complicated. You can see here. So you can see here. So actually these drawings shows the heating, ventilation, and cooling system to ensure the building is the comfortable and energy efficient. Okay. Next we have 35 number piping spool drawings. Okay, let me show you here. You can see. So these drawings actually you can see industrial drawings for the prefabricated pipe sections, including welds and joints used heavily in oil, gas, and you can see chemical products. You can see here the pipes, joints, etc. You can see here. Next, we have here the firefighting drawings. You can see here. Let me show you here. Okay. So these drawings are very important if you want. The firefighting system good in a commercial areas. Okay, you can see here. After that, we have here the production drawings. Let me show you the production drawings. Uh, Actually, the production drawings, you can say these are the instruction sheet for workers, and these drawings describing, what material to use and what tools are needed and how to assemble parts. You can see. Next, we have number 38, environmental plan. Let me show you here, environmental plan. You can see here. Actually, environmental plan, the drawings you can say ensures the project follows environmental guidelines like proper waste disposal, uh, then safety for nearby areas, etc. Okay. Then 40, number 40, you can see we have here the finishing drawings. Let me show you finishing drawings. You can see here. So finishing drawings are, focused on the final look of the building, shows tile pattern and, the flooring paint color, ceiling and woodwork. You can see here window and door frames. Then you can see here the description is clear. Okay, you can see here. This is the final look of a building. Okay. So the last you can see we have here the scale drawings. Let me show you. Here we have the scale drawings. Okay, you can see. Okay. So actually, you can say these drawings are made to a specific scale. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, so actually we use these drawings for the accurate measurement of distances directly from the drawings. Okay. Okay, so now let's take an overview of the construction contract agreement. We have here sample of our construction contract agreement. Okay, so let me zoom in first. So, okay, so before starting any construction project, it is very important that both the client and contractor have a clear written agreement. So, this written agreement is called a construction contract, and it explains all the important details of the project, such as who is responsible, what work will be done, and how much it will cost, and then what when it should be completed, and how problems will be solved. Okay, so The main purpose of a construction contract is to protect both the parties, the client who is paying for the project and the contractor who is providing the services. Okay, so by putting everything in writing, there is less chance of misunderstanding or conflict. Okay, so now we will go through the key parts of a sample construction contract step by step, and I will try to explain each section in simple words so that you understand how such agreements are made and why they are necessary in real life construction projects. Okay, so let's start. First, we have here parties. Okay, so every contract starts with the identifying the people involved in this agreement. There are two main parties: the contractor, who is the person or company responsible for building, and the client who is the one hiring for construction. So both parties' names and address are written at the beginning so that it's clear who is legally responsible. Okay. After that, we have here construction property. Okay. So under construction property, uh, the actually the under this portion, you can say the the contract will explain actually where is the construction will happen. So the address of the property must be written clearly. So this is important because the contract only applies to that specific location. Okay, so here you can see we will mention here the property address. So after that we have scope of work. So here, the contract list all the tasks and responsibilities of the contractor, and it explain exactly what type of construction work will be done. In addition, the contractor must also follow the approved construction plans. So this prevents the confusion and makes sure both the client and contractor agree on what is included in the project. Okay, so we will mention here all the uh, tasks and responsibilities. Okay. Then next we have terms. Okay. So the contract must state the time period for a project. It starts from the date that that the agreement is signed and once the work is completed. So both parties also agree on a start date and expected completion date. If needed, the contract can be extended, but only if both parties agree in writing. Okay, you can also read here. Okay. You can see here this agreement shall be effective on the date of the signing on this agreement. Here in after you can see referred to as the effective date and will end when the construction services are complete. Okay, so next we have here the payment and fees. Okay, so payment, is one of the most important parts of any contract. So here the total cost of the project is written down, and it also explains how much should be paid in advance and how much will be paid after completion, and sometimes the client may pay in installments. So we will everything mentioned here. Okay, so the contract also explain how often invoices will be sent and what method of payment will be used. Okay, you can see here the party agree that the total cost of the services will be, we will mention here the total cost. Okay, then after that we have permits and licenses. Okay, so before construction can begin, the proper permits and licenses must be obtained. The contractor is responsible for arranging these documents. However, If the government requires inspection fees, the client may be responsible for paying them. So this ensures that the work is legal and approved. Okay. So here you can see the parties agree that it is the duty of the contractor to obtain all the permits and licenses needed to the commence in the construction of the site and provide his or her services. Okay. So after that, we have here usage of materials and labor. Okay, so in this part, the contractor agrees to provide all the workers, equipments, and materials needed for the project. So another important point is that all the material must be brand new. It should not be second hand or used. So this ensures good quality in the construction. Okay. Okay, so next we have additional responsibilities of the contractor. Okay, so this contractor has some extra duties apart from building. Okay, so the the other responsibilities and duties we can mention under the additional responsibilities of the contractor. So they must be the supervise, manage the project, keep all the documents safe, and make sure safety rules are followed on the site. So they are also responsible if accidents or emergencies happens, and then the contractor guarantee that the work will be match the contract. Then keep the site clean, then disposes of the waste properly, and then train workers on how to handle the assets, etc. Okay, so we will mention here. You can see the contractor agrees to following. You can read. Okay. So after that we have here insurance. Okay. So insurance is important to protect both side from risk. So the contractor must buy insurance for the construction work, while the client must also keep insurance for things like fire, thieves, natural disasters, or other accidents. Okay, so this way both parties are covered if something unexpected happens. Okay. You can see here the parties further agrees that it is the client's responsibility to maintain an insurance that covers the replacements cost in the event of fire, thieves, act of nature, and other casualties. Okay. After that, we have termination. Okay, so a contract can be ended in two ways. First, it may be ended immediately. If one of the parties breaks the rules of the agreement and does not fix the problem. So the second, it ends automatically once both the client and contractor finish their responsibilities. Okay. So after that, we have here the indemnification. So actually, this is a legal term which means protection from responsibility. So the contractor promises to protect the client from the claim, expenses, or legal issues related to the construction. So if there is a problem, the contractor will also provide a defense for the client. Okay. Then we have governing law. Okay. So every contract must follow the law of the specific country or region. So this section explain which law will be applied if there is a legal dispute. For example, if the property is in UAE, then UAE law will govern the agreement. Okay. After that, we have amendments. Okay. So sometimes changes may be needed in a contract. So this section says there that changes must always be in writing and signed by both the client and contractor. So verbal changes are not allowed. Okay. After that, we have assignment. So neither party is allowed to transfer their duties to another person or company unless both parties agree in writing. So this keeps the responsibilities clear. Okay. You can see here under the assignment, the parties hereby agree not to assign any of the responsibility in this agreement to a third party unless consented to by both parties in writing. Okay. So after that, we have alternative dispute resolution. Okay. So if disagreement happens, so the parties agree to solve it through a method like the arbitration, mediation, or negotiation. So this method is chosen in advance, so that dispute do not have to go directly to the court. Okay, so here you can see, you can read here any dispute or a difference whatsoever arising out of or in connection with this agreement shall be submitted to. You can see here. Next, we have three options here: arbitration, mediation, and negotiation. Okay. So after that, we have entire agreement section. So you can see this contract is final and complete agreement. It replaces all the previous verbal or written discussion. So this ensures that only what is written in this document is valid. Okay, you can read here. After that, we have severability. Okay. So, if one part of the contract is found to be invalid by a court, so the rest of contract will shall they still remain valid and reinforce people. Okay. So in the last we have signature and date. So finally, you can see both the client and contractor must sign and date the agreement. So these signatures show that they fully agree to all the terms written in the contract. Okay, so here you can see we have the option for contractor, then client, the name, signature, and date. Okay. So this was the overview for the contract agreement. Okay, so I hope everything's clear related to the construction contract agreement. You can use this contract sample for your projects as well. Okay, I will upload and you can download from the resources. Next, let's take an overview of the bill of quantity. So first, let me zoom in. So here you can see we have here bill of quantity, or you can say BOQ. On the top we have BOQ elementary and secondary school extension, and then you can see first section we have for the civil work and serial number, item and description, unit, quantity, rate, and amount. You can see here. I have just removed the rate and amount because rate and amount will vary from country to country and region to region. Okay, so here let me show you the first we have civil work and civil work. Next we have the water supply and sanitary installation that would be also part of civil work. Okay, then civil work will be here. You can see total civil work. Then we will start electrical work for this secondary school. Okay. Okay. So now let's take the simple overview of this BOQ. Actually, bill of quantity, or you can say BOQ, think of BOQ as a detailed shopping list for a construction project. So it's a crucial document that tells us exactly what material are needed and how much of each item is required and the specific task involves, and it's what we use to estimate the total cost of the product and manage it from start to finish. Okay, so yeah, first we have here the civil works section. So you can see here first, this section cover all the uh, foundational construction, from the digging the ground to building the walls and floors. Okay, then you can see here earthwork in excavation. In the BOQ, in this BOQ specifies the actually digging earthwork in excavation. Okay, so here you can see we have here the unit in the CFD, means the cubic feet, 9629. So 9629 cubic feet for the foundation trench is using the either mechanical or manual labor. So after the foundation in completion, we will need to backfilling and compact the soil. So we will also adding an additional like 12036 12,036 cubic feet for earth to fill and compact the area um, uh, beneath the floor. Okay, you can see for the backfilling at the plinth area. Okay, so next we have the base for the building. So you can see where next we have here the 8-inch thin stone soiling with the proper compaction. Okay, so that we have here a 6857 square feet. So for the solid base, so on top of that we will lay a 2-inch thick DPC, means the dam proof core, so which helps to prevent the moisturizer from the rising into the building. Okay, so I also have just make a very simple work breakdown structure from this BOQ, because BOQ is helpful to make a work breakdown structure. So you can see here WBS level 1, we have elementary and secondary school extension. Then level 2, I have just made the level 2 for the some main deliverables like civil work, structure work, machinery work, finishes, then mechanical, electrical, and plumbing, MEP, then external work. Okay, so under under civil work, I break this civil work into earth work, then sub base preparation, dam proofing, then concrete work. You can see here under the earth work, excavation and foundation, and then backfilling and the compaction, then plinth backfilling. Okay, so same task and activities I just took from here. You can see here earthwork in excavation, then including the backfilling with the proper compacting. You can see here backfilling 9-inch layer wise with the compaction. You can see here. Okay, so next you can let me show you. We have here the sub base preparation, stone soiling, then sand filling, leveling. You can see here. Then dam proofing course. That is the DPC and polythene sheet dam proofing. Okay, so dam proofing course. Let me show you here. That is the dam proofing course. You can see here. Okay, you can see here. So after that, I have just stacked some main WPS from the BOQ. So that's where concrete, you can see the lean concrete 148 ratio, plain concrete, cement concrete 136, 124, then concrete bed underfloor. So all the things and information is given here. You can see providing the layer, polythene sheet, etc. Providing and laying CC plan 136 cement concrete pad under the floor using the graded stone crush. Okay, you can see here. So we have also units here. Then we have the quantities here as well. Okay, you can see here. Maybe the BOQ which you will have for your project. So you can have the rates and amounts as well on this BOQ here. Okay, so okay. So next we have the foundation, plinth beam, beam and lintel, slab, stairs. You can see here columns, etc. And we have here all the quantities and the units. Okay, you can see here four. That is the 4 inch thick, then 6 inch thick. Okay, so all the information is given here in this BOQ, and I have tried to extract some information from this BOQ. You can see here the structure work, then reinforcement cement, concrete, RCC, foundation and footing, column beams and slab. So you can see here column beams and slab. You can see here beam, columns, etc. Okay, so after that we have the masonry work, brick and block walls and plinth and the superstructure masonry you can see here. Okay. So after that we have the marble steps. So you can see here marble steps. Then this portion will provide the detail for related to the marble. Then blister you can see here. Okay. So after that, let's move to the electrical work. Okay, let me show you the electrical work portion. You can see here that the civil work is going to complete here. Then we have the electrical work for our project. So here under this electrical work, the everything is mentioned related to the electrical work. You can see the BOQ section, electrical work detail, the wiring, fixtures, and the main electrical systems. First, we have the wiring and electrical accessories, and you can see quantities we have here. Okay, so also actually this BOQ is also providing the complete detail information about the main cable, and providing you can see the providing the installation of the following electrical accessories with PVC pack boxes. Okay, so next we have the electrical ceiling fans as well. So you can see here we need 70 70 ceiling fans, and here you can see here 350 energy savers. Then six, you can see exhaust fans. Okay, you can see providing an installation of exhaust fan. You can see here. So you can extract all the information about the quantities and even about the task from the POQ, and we can also make a proper WPS. Okay, so I hope this is clear, okay, about the BOQ. BOQ is very important document, and it also helps to make proper WPS, then calculate the quantities, etc. Okay, so so now let's move to the project charter, and let's take the overview of the project charter. We have here the sample project charter. Okay, so in construction projects, the charter is like the foundation stone. Without it, the project has no authority to begin. It defines the purpose, scope, objectives, and key stakeholders, and gives the project manager the official approval to start work. Okay, so here we have the sections. First section, I have just highlighted this section. That's called the project identification section. Under this section, we have project ID, name, project manager, then sponsor. So under the front of project ID, we will mention here the unique reference for the project. Then at the front of project name, we will mention here the title of the construction project. Okay, so after that, we have here the timeline and cost section. You can see here the expected start and end date. We will put here an estimated cost, an estimated saving cost, etc. Okay, so Next, we have here the purpose option. Under this purpose option, we will, we will mention here why the construction project or any project is required. Okay, so next we have the objective section. Okay, so under objective section, we will, we will mention here what is the project aims to achieve. Okay, so then we have here the scope section. Okay, so under scope section, we will mention here the included and excluded scope of the project. Okay, so actually, included scope means what? The like the what is included in this scope, what we have to perform. Okay, then excluded means the the scope which is not included in this scope. Okay, after that we have deliverables. So under deliverable sections, we will mention here the outputs of the project. Then we have the stakeholders section. We will mention here the stakeholders. Okay, who is the client, who is the consultant, who is the contractors, etc. We will mention here under the client stakeholders section. Then we have next roles and responsibilities section. So under roles and responsibilities section, we will mention here the name, role, responsibilities, etc. Okay. So then we have here the tentative schedule. I mean the milestone description, start and finish. Okay. So after that we have the risk and mitigation. So we will also mention here the risk mitigation and remarks, etc. Okay, then after we have the approval section, then we have the company section. Okay, email. We will mention here the email, phone, and address, etc. So you can use this project chart for your project as well. Okay. So, in construction, a project charter is the first formal document that defines the project. So, it answers the basic questions: what will be built, why it is needed, and who is responsible, and when it will be delivered, and how much it will cost. Okay, so without a project charter, the project cannot move forward and clarify and authority. Okay. Okay, so I have just mentioned here the list. Okay, actually, in a product management, every product does not need the same types of documents. Some products, especially in the construction and engineering, requires the detailed documents like the bill of quantity, project drawings, and project charter. Okay, so these documents helps in planning, budgeting, and controlling the project. And on the other hand, uh, many the services based or the small scale projects do not require these documents. Okay, instead they only need the sample plan, schedule, or budget. So here we have the list. Okay, so for projects that requires the BOQ drawings and the project charter, and the projects that do not require the BOQ drawings and project charters. Okay, so before closing this section, I have just list down all the projects, all the types of projects which need. You can see the POQ drawings and project charters here. You can see residential and building like a house, apartment, villas, commercial building, road, hospitals, airports, dams, railways, factories, power plant, etc. You can see it. Then and then we have the list of the projects that do not require the BOQ. I mean, workshops and seminars, mobile apps, or uh, website development, software implementation project, marketing campaign, product launch, etc. You can see here. Okay, so I think this list of the projects will help you to clear which type of projects need the drawings, BOQ, project charter, and which type of projects we don't need BOQ drawings and project charters. Okay, so I hope everything is clear related to the most important documents